You probably don't want to walk around any police with a bullseye on you like that. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is a review for this Vic Mensa EP called There's a Lot Going On. Now Vic Mensa is a rapper from out of Chicago who is signed to Roc Nation, and I haven't really dove into his body of work too much, but I have heard him here and there on some songs, including Wolves. Obviously everybody's heard that song by now because it was very popular. Now he does have a couple of projects out there floating around, but this is the first time that I really sat down with a Vic Mensa project, and I gotta say man, I was pleasantly surprised. I really liked what was happening on this EP. Right away on the first track called Dynasty, we get this slow production that builds up, then these operatic vocals and big bass kick in, so it just has that epic intro type of feel to it, and Vic is really showing off some nice bars and some nice lyricism. I actually really like that line when he says that he's like the rookie Steve Nash and everyone else is his sons, because that's a reference to how Steve Nash used to play for Phoenix, and shout out to Steve Nash, a fellow Canadian. Now that one is pretty much just about the bars. I took that as him just showing you that he can really spit, but he does go into some deeper content on this EP as well, including on 16 Shots. This one really covers the topic of Laquan McDonald being murdered by police, and it also goes into detail about police brutality as well as injustice and just the effect those types of things can have on certain communities. Now this one also has some big bass on it, so it's a banger with lyrics that have purpose. But this track is also very militant because there's a lot of shit on here about running up on police and going to war with them. So you're getting a lot of deep content on here from Vic Mensa, but you are going to get a couple of tracks that are kind of just on your mainstream watered down shit. And I thought they kind of took away from this EP a little bit. Actually just spit a couple bars for you by mistake, so how you like me now? But when I'm talking about these mainstream watered down tracks, I'm talking about songs like Danger, which is basically just a banger where Vic is embracing that dangerous lifestyle, including drinking and driving, which is just fucking stupid, by the way. And on New Bay, he is auto-crooning about how he just needs a new girl to drink around with and smash. So lyrically that one is just pretty simple and basic, but I didn't all out hate it because it does have a late night vibe to it, but you're gonna get some lyrics about pussies marinating and shit like that. So obviously he was doing that one just to make a kind of club late night vibe. There's also the song with Ty Dolla $ign where they're singing over some acoustic guitar, and that one is called Liquor Locker. So this one is also basic because it's just about how they're up all night drinking and they're looking to make a booty call. These songs weren't all out trash. I didn't hate them, but it's just hard because you get these songs where he's really spitting about some real shit, and then you get those ones in the middle and they just kind of muddy the whole EP up. But I understand that he was probably just trying to bring some different sounds and experiment, because that's usually what people do with EPs as they prepare for their main project. But getting back to the good content, I really enjoyed Shades of Blue because it has this pleasant piano production, some nice hook vocals from Vic Mensa, and he also goes into detail about how he's just tired of the Flint water crisis and how it's being handled. And then the title track, man, that shit really hit me. I was really feeling the title track the most out of every song on here, and he just put out a video for it, so make sure you check it out. On this one, he just really tells his story and goes through how he used to struggle with addiction, substance abuse, depression, and suicidal thoughts. But then it gets better because he signs with Roc Nation, he does some tours, and he's just telling his story of how far he came. I thought he did a good job of doing that, so overall there are some great moments on this EP. There's just some of those mainstream watered down tracks which I mentioned a couple of times by now just to make sure I'm hitting that point home. But I'm still feeling this one at a 3.5 out of 5 because I think for the most part the production is very dope. It comes from Poppy Beats, who did a good job on this, and Vic Mensa does show that he can really spit on some of these tracks, man. There's some good content, some good lyrics, and some really nice flows, so I look forward to hearing what he's going to do on his next project. But that's just what I thought about this one. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think. You also want to make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.